Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and today I'm making a little woodland centerpiece for a future tablescape, and I'm finally using my little owl ornaments from my Walmart haul. This is really easy to put together, and if you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. The inspiration for this project came from these little plates that I've had for a couple of years. I think I got them at Walmart. So what I did was I went outside and started cutting some branches. And I got some really straight ones. And I cut some that have little limbs. And I'm going to start off by making a base out of the straight ones. And I'm going to use some floral wire and a lot of hot glue. Okay, I got out some of the ones that are pretty much the same size. And I'm just going to weave this wire in and out in the middle just to hold it together. And try and keep the wire towards the center. Oh, sorry. And now I'm going to start putting the hot glue in between. But I'm going to keep the glue in the center so it doesn't show everywhere, because I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out yet. I know what it looks like in my mind. Okay, I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. And then I'm going to start putting some of the smaller ones on top. Now I'm working with the larger ones and working my way out to the smaller ones. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, I've got all the twigs all glued together, and there's my base. And now I've got some of these little branches. And what I want them to do is sit right in the middle. And some of them are a little high. but we'll adjust that. So what I'm going to do is tuck them together so that it looks a lot fuller. I'm going to take a little bit of wire, wire the base, just to hold them together. And ones that I think are a little long, I'm just going to trim off. One might have to go in there. Yeah, I like that. So I've got some brown floral tape and I'm just going to cover the wire with it. Remember, if you're using floral tape, give it a little tug and it sticks on itself. And you keep pulling gently. Because if you pull too hard, it will pop right off. And you'll have, well, it's no big deal. I mean, if it tears, you just go back on itself. Okay, I left a little space in between just to hold these. So I'm going to load them up with glue. Push that one down so that it's closer to the edge. So the bottoms all meet. And I'm going to hold that until it dries. Okay, that's a good base and I really like that. Now I'm going to get some pine cones out. Oh, I got out my bags of pine cones. And I'm going to go through these and see if I can find some small ones. And I want them to give this a little more strength on either side. I have a little bit of moss in here. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. But I'll be back when I get out the pine cones. Okay, I found some relatively small pine cones. And I thought to bring the orange in, I'd use these acorns that I got in one of my hauls from the Dollar Tree. Let's bring this a little forward and start gluing. this little one and cover up the front. Well, you can tell I took these off some pecks a while ago. I'm going through a lot of glue with this one. Try and keep the orangier side of these up just to bring that color in. Okay, before I add any more, I'm going to get out the owl ornaments that I got from Walmart in my Walmart haul, and we'll see what I need from there. Okay, the first thing I'm doing is cutting off these hangers. And it's hard to get all the way down, but they don't really show. And I'm going to glue them here and there. And get at least one in the tree. Oh yeah, that's cute. So let me figure out how I want these, and I'll be back. Okay, I glued these two in at an angle so that they can be seen at other sides of the table. This one, he just stuck in there. I didn't even have to glue him. And I'm going to add a couple more of the acorns, just to bring some more color out this way. Yeah, I like the way this is turning out. I don't know if I'm going to put any leaves in here or not. Okay, the one thing that I really wanted in this was some turquoise glitter baby breath to bring out the turquoise in the owl plates. So I'm just cutting these pieces very small. Oh, I love this stuff. If your Michaels or Joann's or Packetans don't have this, you can find it very easily online. Just look up turquoise glitter baby breath. I know I got mine from Packetans a couple years ago. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the branches. And a little bit tucked down in and around all the pine cones and the acorns. And I'll be back when I'm done with this. Okay, I sprinkled the glitter baby breath along the tree and down on the bottom. Just remember, when you're working with florals, you want to work with odd numbers. And what you do on one side, you do on the other to balance it out. And I'm going to call this done. It's all ready for a future tablescape that's coming up. And oops. And it's done in the back. And on the sides. And why do I keep knocking that over? Oops, looks like one fell off. Okay. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.